Hello to all you cultural enthusiasts out there, and welcome. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey to a land full of history, innovation, and vibrant culture. Israel. Did you know that Israel has more museums per capita than any other country in the world? And here's another fascinating tidbit. It's one of the few countries that has more trees today than it did 50 years ago. Pretty cool, right? But these facts only scratch the surface. How has such a small nation become a global leader in technology and innovation? And what truly defines the spirit of its people? Stick around, because we're about to uncover all that and more. Israel is a country in Western Asia, located on the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea and the northern shore of the Red Sea. It shares borders with Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, and Egypt to the southwest. Its geographical diversity is astounding, ranging from the fertile coastal plains to the mountainous central highlands and the arid Negev desert in the south. The climate varies significantly across the country. The coastal areas experience a Mediterranean climate with hot, dry summers and mild, wet winters. Inland, temperatures can be more extreme, especially in the desert regions where summers are scorching and winters can be surprisingly cold. As of October 2025, Israel's population is estimated to be around 10.2 million people. This makes it a relatively small but densely populated nation, especially in its central regions. Now, let's get into the rich history of Israel, a narrative that spans millennia and is central to its identity. The land of Israel, often referred to as the Holy Land, holds immense religious significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. Its history is intertwined with the origins and development of these major world religions. Archaeological evidence suggests human habitation in the region dating back hundreds of thousands of years. The biblical narrative recounts the establishment of the ancient Israelite kingdoms, with figures like King David and King Solomon playing pivotal roles. Over subsequent centuries, the land was conquered and ruled by various empires, including the Assyrians, Babylonians, Persians, Greeks, and Romans. The Roman destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem in 70 CE marked a significant turning point, leading to a widespread Jewish diaspora. Centuries of foreign rule followed, including Byzantine, Arab, Crusader, Mamluk, and Ottoman periods. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the rise of Zionism, a movement advocating for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. Following World War I and the collapse of the Ottoman Empire, the British Mandate for Palestine was established. The culmination of these historical forces, coupled with the horrors of the Holocaust, led to the declaration of the State of Israel on May 14, 1948. This event, while celebrated by Israelis, also marked the beginning of the Arab-Israeli conflict, a complex and ongoing geopolitical struggle. When you visit Israel, you'll hear a fascinating blend of languages. The two official languages of Israel are Hebrew and Arabic. Hebrew, a Semitic language with ancient roots, was revived as a spoken language in the late 19th and early 20th centuries and is now the primary language of the state. Arabic is spoken by the Arab minority in Israel and holds significant cultural and historical importance. English is also widely spoken and understood, especially in urban areas and among younger generations, serving as a de facto third language for business and tourism. Religion and spirituality are deeply woven into the fabric of Israeli society. Israel is often called the Holy Land due to its profound significance for three Abrahamic religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Judaism is the religion of the majority of the Israeli population. Jewish traditions, holidays, and religious laws play a significant role in public life and national identity. The Western Wall in Jerusalem, seen earlier, a remnant of the Second Temple, is a sacred site for Jewish prayer and pilgrimage. Islam is the second largest religion, primarily practiced by the Arab citizens of Israel. Jerusalem is home to the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, two of Islam's holiest sites. Christianity also has a significant presence, with numerous churches and holy sites scattered across the country, particularly in Jerusalem, Nazareth, and Bethlehem, though Bethlehem is in the Palestinian territories. These sites attract millions of Christian pilgrims annually. Beyond these major religions, there are also smaller communities of Druze, Baha'i, and other faiths, contributing to Israel's diverse spiritual landscape. This religious diversity often leads to a rich cultural exchange, but also, at times, to complex social and political dynamics. Israel's architecture is a captivating blend of ancient history and modern innovation. From millennia-old ruins to futuristic skyscrapers, the country tells its story through its buildings. In Jerusalem, you'll find the ancient stone architecture of the Old City, with its narrow alleyways, bustling markets, and iconic landmarks like the Western Wall, the Dome of the Rock, and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. These structures reflect centuries of religious and cultural influences. Tel Aviv, in stark contrast, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its Bauhaus architecture. Built in the 1930s and 40s by Jewish architects fleeing Nazi Germany, these white, functional buildings give Tel Aviv its distinctive White City nickname. Beyond these, you'll find Roman and Crusader ruins in places like Caesarea and Acre, Ottoman-era buildings in Jaffa, and modern high-tech structures in cities like Herzliya and Beersheba. Each architectural style offers a glimpse into a different chapter of Israel's multifaceted history. Considering a move to Israel? Let's look at some of the pros and cons of living in this dynamic country. We start with the pros. Expect rich culture and history. Living in Israel means being surrounded by millennia of history and a vibrant, diverse culture. Innovation hub. Israel is a global leader in technology and startups, offering exciting career opportunities in various high-tech sectors. Strong community. There's a strong sense of community and mutual support, especially within specific religious or ethnic groups. Beautiful scenery. From Mediterranean beaches to desert landscapes and historical sites, the natural beauty is diverse and stunning. Excellent healthcare. Israel boasts a high-quality universal healthcare system. Now for the cons. High cost of living. Major cities like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem are among the most expensive in the world, particularly for housing. Geopolitical tensions. The ongoing Arab-Israeli conflict and regional instability can be a source of concern and impact daily life. Bureaucracy. Dealing with government services and bureaucracy can sometimes be challenging and time-consuming. Pace of life. Life can be fast-paced and intense, which might be an adjustment for some. And religious influence. Lastly, for some, the significant influence of religion on public life and laws might be a challenge. So, remember those questions from the beginning? Like, how has such a small nation become a global leader in technology and innovation? And what truly defines the spirit of its people? Well, the answer to Israel's remarkable success in technology and innovation lies in a combination of factors. Firstly, there's a strong emphasis on education, especially in STEM fields, and that's really deeply ingrained in the culture. Secondly, the mandatory military service for most citizens, particularly in those elite technological units, helps foster critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a culture of teamwork and leadership. This experience often translates directly into the civilian tech sector. Thirdly, there's this resilient and entrepreneurial spirit, often called chutzpah, that encourages risk-taking and challenging the status quo. And finally, significant government investment in research and development, along with a robust venture capital ecosystem, provides the necessary infrastructure and funding for startups to really thrive. As for what truly defines the spirit of its people, well, it's pretty complex. It's a spirit of resilience and perseverance, shaped by centuries of challenges and a deep connection to their heritage. It's also marked by a strong sense of community and mutual responsibility, which you often see during times of crisis. There's this inherent drive for innovation and a willingness to question and debate, which often leads to some pretty lively discussions. And, underlying it all, there's a profound sense of identity, whether that's religious, national, or cultural, that binds the diverse population together. Israel's arts and heritage scene is just as diverse and dynamic as its population. From ancient artifacts to contemporary art, there's this constant dialogue happening between the past and the present. The country is home to over 200 museums, showcasing everything from archaeology and Jewish history to modern art and design. The Israel Museum in Jerusalem, for example, is a world-renowned institution that houses the Dead Sea Scrolls, which are actually some of the oldest biblical manuscripts ever found. Israeli art often reflects the country's unique geopolitical situation, its diverse cultural influences, and its really rich history. You'll find a vibrant contemporary art scene, especially in Tel Aviv, with tons of galleries and art spaces. And traditional crafts, like ceramics, weaving, and jewelry making, continue to thrive, often incorporating ancient motifs and techniques. The soundscape of Israel is a captivating fusion of global influences and ancient traditions. Israeli music is incredibly diverse, reflecting the country's multicultural population. You'll hear traditional Middle Eastern melodies, often with a strong emphasis on vocal harmonies, and instruments like the oud and darbuka. Yemenite Jewish music, for example, has this really distinct and soulful sound. Alongside these traditional forms, Israeli pop and rock music are hugely popular, often blending Western styles with Hebrew lyrics and Middle Eastern rhythms. Artists like Aidan Rachel and Noah Kiril have actually gained international recognition. There's also a thriving classical music scene, with orchestras and opera companies performing regularly. And the annual Israel Festival showcases a wide range of performing arts, including music, dance, and theater. Prepare your taste buds, because Israeli cuisine is a delicious journey. It's a vibrant mosaic of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and Eastern European influences, reflecting the diverse origins of its population. Staples include falafel, those deep-fried chickpea balls, and shawarma, which is seasoned meat cooked on a vertical spit, both typically served in pita bread with salads and sauces. Hummus, a creamy chickpea dip, is a national obsession and honestly, a must-try. For breakfast, you can't go wrong with shakshuka, which is eggs poached in a rich tomato sauce, often served with bread for dipping. Other popular dishes include sabich, that's a fried eggplant sandwich, borekas, which are savory pastries, and a wide array of fresh salads. The emphasis really is on fresh, seasonal ingredients, often vegetarian-friendly and just bursting with flavor. Oh, and don't forget to try some local wines, as Israel has a growing and respected wine industry. Israeli life is punctuated by a rich calendar of traditions, festivals, and customs, many of which are deeply rooted in Jewish religious observance. The Sabbath, or Shabbat, observed from Friday evening to Saturday evening, is a central weekly custom. Many businesses close and families gather for festive meals and rest. Major Jewish holidays include Rosh Hashanah, that's the Jewish New Year, marked by reflection and special meals. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is a solemn day of fasting and prayer. Sukkot, or the Feast of Tabernacles, is celebrated by building temporary outdoor dwellings called sukkahs. Passover, or Pesach, commemorates the exodus from Egypt with a Seder meal. And finally, Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, is celebrated with lighting candles and eating fried foods. Beyond religious holidays, Israel also observes national days like Yom HaAtzmaut, or Independence Day, which is a joyous celebration with fireworks and outdoor parties, and Yom HaZikaron, Memorial Day, a solemn day honoring fallen soldiers and victims of terror. Arab and Druze communities also celebrate their own religious and cultural festivals, adding to the country's vibrant tapestry of customs. Whether you're an early bird or a night owl, Israel offers a plethora of activities for both locals and visitors. For the daytime, you can explore historical sites, wander through the Old City of Jerusalem, visit Masada, or explore the Roman ruins of Caesarea. Then, try the beach life. Relax on the beautiful Mediterranean beaches of Tel Aviv or Herzliya, or enjoy water sports in Eilat on the Red Sea. If you're into hiking and nature, hike in the Galilee, explore the Negev Desert, or float in the Dead Sea, which is the lowest point on Earth. For those who love art and culture, immerse yourself in art, history and culture at Israel's many museums. And don't forget the markets. Experience the bustling atmosphere and diverse flavors of local markets like Machain Yehuda in Jerusalem or Carmel Market in Tel Aviv. Now, let's talk about the nightlife. Tel Aviv is renowned for its vibrant and diverse nightlife, with countless bars, clubs, and live music venues. If you prefer something a bit more relaxed, enjoy a more laid-back evening in Jerusalem with rooftop bars, cultural events, and illuminated historical sites. Dining out is also a real treat. Indulge in Israel's fantastic culinary scene, from upscale restaurants to casual eateries. For entertainment, catch a concert, theater production, or dance performance in the major cities. And if you're up for something magical, head to the Negev Desert for an unforgettable stargazing experience under clear desert skies. Before we wrap up, here are a few more fun facts about Israel that might surprise you. Israel is the only country in the world that has more trees today than it did 50 years ago, thanks to extensive reforestation efforts. It also has the highest number of startups per capita in the world, earning it the nickname Startup Nation. The Dead Sea is not only the lowest point on Earth, but it's also so saline that you can effortlessly float in it. Next, Israel actually has more museums per capita than any other country. Here's another. The cherry tomato was developed in Israel, and it's one of the few countries where you can ski in the north, at Mount Hermon. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the incredible culture of Israel. From its ancient roots and complex history, to its modern innovations and vibrant daily life, Israel is a land of contrasts, resilience, and profound significance. It's a place where tradition meets technology, where diverse communities coexist, and where every corner tells a story. We really hope this video has given you a deeper appreciation for this truly unique country. If you enjoyed this journey, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to keep it at your fingertips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our video. If you're new to this channel and want to watch more, check out the playlist to catch up on all our past videos. Thanks for watching.